Congratulations on your engagement. Planning your wedding is such an exciting time. It's a pleasure to meet you, virtually. I'm Penny with Reynolds Treasures, and I want to help you treasure every moment of your wedding ceremony. Before we get started, I have a few questions for you. Do you want your wedding ceremony to reflect who you are and capture the love you share? Do you want your wedding to be unique and personal, not the same old run-of-the-mill cookie-cutter wedding? Do you want to add a wow factor to your ceremony that your guests will talk about for years? If you've answered yes to these questions, you're in the right place. When I got married, I felt exactly the same way, and that's what inspired me to become a wedding officiant. Where will your wedding take place? Charleston has so many types of wedding locations. Many couples like to get married in one of the downtown parks. Nigel and April were married at Waterfront Park, and Mike and Leslie at the White Point Gardens. Of course, there are many parks to choose from. How about a beach wedding? Jennifer and Will were married on Folly Beach, while Brandy and Omari chose Isle of Palms. My favorite beach for weddings is Sullivan's Island, especially at sunset, like Elizabeth and John. Kenzie and Tripp wanted to get married under a large oak tree that overlooked the harbor at Mount Pleasant's Alhambra Hall. Elizabeth and Jesse decided Mepkin Abbey was the perfect fit for them. The USS Yorktown at Patriots Point was not only Miranda and Daniel's first date, but also where they eloped. Sean and Kirsten also chose the location for their military ceremony with family, friends, and sailors. Couples can also choose a plantation wedding like Allison and Jason, or a historical location like the rice mill. Charleston has so many beautiful locations it can be difficult to decide on one. What will your wedding be like? Will it be emotional? Jeremy wiped a tear off of Kavanda's cheek just as he promised in his custom vows. Will you dance down the aisle after I pronounce you husband and wife like Holly and Clay? Do you want to include your pet? Grace and Ernie wanted Wilma to be their maid of honor. Maybe a horse? Sarah rode her horse halfway down the aisle to make her grand entrance. Whether you choose a rustic DIY wedding like Yasmin and Daniel, an elegant church wedding like Lisa and Charles, or a romantic elopement on the beach like Chris and John, we can work together to create a ceremony that highlights what is heartfelt and important to you. Your wedding ceremony with Reynolds Treasures will include your style and personality, reflect who you are, and capture the love you share. Will engage your audience with a wow factor. Will delight your audience to hear your love story. It will be unlike anything they've ever seen or heard before. Who is Penny and why should you care? The wedding day is about the couple, all about the couple. How can I make that statement unless I take time to get to know each bride and groom? When you ask the question, why should I hire you, to a wedding vendor, and the answer is about them, run. This is your day, and it should be about you. However, I understand that you want some background on me. So I've been performing weddings over 5 years and average 2 weddings per week. I've won awards with Wedding Wire and OneWed based on client reviews. I'm not an agency. I'll be the one that works with you, develops your ceremony, and performs it. Many of my relationships with couples extend beyond the wedding. Here's a review from Diane, married at the Charleston Harbor Resort and Marina on October 7th of 2012. Want more information? There are links below to my website, Facebook, and blog, as well as third-party reviews from Wedding Wire, OneWed, and The Knot. My phone number is 864-678-0335. So check me out. Then call, text, or email me today to schedule time to discuss your wedding and make sure we're the right fit. Can't wait to hear from you and get started on your custom wedding ceremony.